If you want to shop from US stores and ship internationally, this is the company that I've been using to do that. Hey, welcome back to thistriniwill. I'm Keisha, and today I'll be talking about the service that I use to ship from the US to Italy. I've been using the service for maybe over the last 3 years, and I thought I'll just make an updated video to include some additional points if you want to use a service like this. Basically, MyUS, it is a freight forwarding service, so it allows you to shop stores in the US and ship internationally because maybe one, the country that you're in, they don't have the products that you want, or you actually do want to shop from US stores but they don't have international shipping. What this service does, it gives you a US address that you can ship to, and then this company would do the international shipping for you. So there's a free version of the service where once a package arrives to your address, or your suite is what they call it, once it arrives to your suite, it automatically forwards to your living address in whichever country that is. For me, that's Italy. And basically with these services, you get two addresses, because I think two popular places to shop from is the US as well as the UK. So you get an address for the US, you also get an address for the UK. I mainly use the US. Now there's also the paid version that allows you to consolidate packages, meaning that if you plan to shop from different stores, 5 different stores or 3 different stores like I did this time, it doesn't ship 3 separate packages. It allows you to consolidate, so ship those 3 packages together, which basically saves money in the shipping costs. So if it costs, let's say 30 US to ship one package, however, maybe if you ship them together, it may be 40 or something depending on what you ship. One of the reasons why I wanted to make this updated video is because there are fees depending on the items that you ship. If you are on the paid plan, once a package arrives in your suite, you have the option to keep it there and then you can ship when you're ready. The packages can remain in your suite for 30 days. After 30 days, however, they will start to charge you a storage fee. It's $1 per day that it's there after 30 days. Try to time the packages, especially if you want to consolidate it, because you don't want it sitting there too long. This time around, it happened to me because I was waiting on a few packages. I had a package there that was like 2 or 3 days over the 30 days, so that would be an additional fee for me. Because you are importing goods into the country that you are at, you're supposed to put the item value. Sometimes they don't always get the right value. Sometimes they may put a higher value. Maybe it is the original value, but you got it at a lower price. So I put it at the price I got it. So once the packages are in your suite, you have the option to correct the figures. I feel like there's a range that they accept, so maybe they may value something at 200 and I may put it at 150. If they think that's okay, it's fine, it will go through. However, let's say I put it at 50 or 75, they may reject it, and then I'll have to upload the receipts to actually show that, okay, this was really 50 or this was really 75. If the price that they value it at is what it is, you don't need to edit it or anything like that. Once you put all the packages that you want to ship together and you send it to ship, there are different shipping options that you can select that have different price ranges. Now, there is the cheapest option that I used once. It took the longest time to reach and I was anxious. And then the difference between, I always use DHL, because for me the difference between DHL and FedEx is the cost is maybe 2 to 3 US, and FedEx takes, let's say, 9 to 10 days and DHL takes 2 to 5. If FedEx is 20 and DHL is 25, I'm going to pay the 25 for the 2 to 3 days. So this time around, I created my ship request on Friday, I believe, Thursday or Friday, and by Monday morning, well, Monday afternoon, the package was here to me in Italy. So shipping, I never had an issue with DHL. It's usually the 2 to 5 days. I have nothing to worry about there. Now let's talk about some of the extra fees. If a product is deemed to be a dangerous good, there is an extra handling fee that they charge for it. It's gonna sound crazy, but some of the items that I usually bring in is considered dangerous goods, and y'all, it's makeup. Yeah. Makeup falls under that dangerous goods category, and it's about 30 US to handle dangerous goods. And this time around, there was one dangerous good, this tiny product that was 12 US that cost me 30 additional US because it was considered a dangerous good. I almost didn't ship it, but whatever. Also, like there are some perfumes or some body sprays that I can't find here in Italy that I want to purchase, but I can't because I think that like perfumes, because they contain alcohol, I don't think that you can ship them. And I think like lithium-ion batteries are also considered dangerous goods that will come under with a dangerous goods handling fee. Now, other restricted items are perishable foods, alcoholic beverages, tobacco products, perfumes, you see, containing alcohol, and it's restricted due to its flammability. Cash, weapons, well, I don't need to say that, right? Live plants or seeds, and then the items with restrictions, so lithium batteries, cosmetics and skincare, supplements, vitamins, electronics, over-the-counter meds, and high-value designer items could come with an extra fee. Something to pay attention to, and it varies depending on the country, because every country has their own rules and laws as it relates to imports and customs. So be sure to check the rules or any restrictions that they may have. Also, additional fees come in the form of like VAT or tax. So depending on the goods coming into the country, there are taxes on certain goods. So depending on the class of goods, there are different taxes. So for example, computer electronics may have like a 7% tax. Beauty and skincare may have like a 2% tax. Those fees add up. Now, what I do after there was the first time I think I made the order and I had to pay the VAT. I decided to pay it when it came to me, and it was basically the same price of the goods, and I was so upset. So now from MyUS, I choose to pay up front. It could be the roll of a dice if it would be more or less, but I don't want to take the chance, and every time it's going to be the same cost of the item or double, because at that point, unless you can't find the item in the country, don't just purchase an item because it's cheaper externally, because by the time you pay for shipping, pay for tax, it probably might end up costing the same thing. So unless it's something that you can't find at all that you really want, then yes. Or if it's a really, really good sale and it's worth it. This time around, I ordered from Amazon, eBay, and I think I got PR. I just wanted to show how they pack the dangerous goods. So they actually have special packaging that they're supposed to put it in. So what they would do is wrap it in that, because this is not the first time I received dangerous goods, so they will wrap it in that yellow cloth in a plastic bag, separate away from everything else. But if it is a service that you are interested in, use my link below to sign up, and you can receive 1 year free of premium membership or 3 months free of business membership. And you can also use my code TriniWill20 for 20% off your first shipment. And let me tell you, that comes in handy. That percent off comes in handy. If you use this service, comment down below, tell me how was your experience, what do you think about it? For me, sometimes it costs, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so upset, but when I get my items, I'm happy. So I think sometimes like the customer service, the packaging makes it fine. So anyway, tell me your experience down below, and if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to like. If it's not your first video from me that you're enjoying, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check out any of these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.